I've got some news from Xama around their AML, which is going to help you sort of collect and verify ID much, much easier. Now, I'm a huge fan of Xama in the respect that I feel like they're a product that really stay in their lane. So the stuff they put out online is very relevant to what they do. Their education around everything that they do is brilliant. So Xama's got a new client portal which allows you to look at a consolidated view for your client. What's great here is that the link doesn't have to go as an email, because I think we're all struggling with getting clients to read emails. So you could even put this on a landing page, which a lot of practices are now doing. So when you get to that onboarding part of that process, you've got a link there that they can sort of access on that landing page. And it just means that less back and forth and less chasing. So what this new client portal does is it creates requests for each director uniquely. So you might need a selfie, for example, from one director, but you've met one of the other ones in person, so you might not need that. And you can generate that link to send just to that one on their outstanding actions. I think when you've got multiple directors in a business, it can be quite difficult on who to chase and when to chase them. So it kind of puts the onus back on the client in a respect, because you've both got access to this area that says what tasks are outstanding. Just essentially they can see that and you're not having to chase each one individually. So between AML regulations, economic crime, the rise that we're seeing in kind of fraudulent activity, and the increase in due diligence in a sector that as accountants we really struggle to charge for, we're seeing all this extra responsibility we can't charge for this process. It's really great to see Xama bringing in some areas that help really streamline this and reduce the time it takes.
Yeah, I love that perspective, Billy. And like you said, there's some simplification there of process that at least, we're all seeing that the change in the system is more that the accountant is someone has to be the cornerstone of that compliance piece and still hold the line. So the fact that they've made it a lot easier to do, in theory, hopefully makes us all better off in the world, just in general, while we lose our sense of identity and it becomes trickier to spot the deep fakes.